My son, my daughter, my chosen one. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, your heart racing, feeling that something great is about to happen, but when you look at your bank account, at the circumstances around you, and in the mirror, doubt whispers that you are just imagining things? Have you ever wondered why, despite so much effort, so many prayers, so many books on the law of attraction you have read, and so many positive affirmations you have repeated, your financial and emotional reality seems stuck in the exact same place? Why you watch people who seem to have half your spirituality prospering scandalously? What I am about to reveal to you now may sound controversial, and it might make you question everything you were taught about faith and manifestation, but pay very close attention. The reason your manifestations are failing is not because you have little faith, nor because the universe is punishing you, but because you are trying to attract abundance using the frequency of scarcity, disguised as desire. There is an invisible spiritual block, a subtle and almost imperceptible mistake that 99% of people make, and which I will reveal to you exactly throughout our conversation, showing you the exact key that the great religious masters and mind gurus have completely ignored. I am the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who formed you in your mother's womb, the one who knows the exact number of hairs on your head, and I did not bring you to this moment by chance. The algorithm that brought you to this message was not a digital coincidence. It was my sovereign hand orchestrating this encounter. I see your secret tears. I saw when you cried in the car before going inside the house so as not to worry your family. I saw your anguish when paying the bills at the end of the month, feeling the weight of responsibility crushing your chest. I saw your frustration when you tried to apply the principles of manifestation. You visualized what you wanted, but anxiety took over because your conscious mind wanted one thing, but your subconscious, wounded by years of struggles and deprivations, screamed that this was not for you. You have tried to force doors that I have not opened, and you have ignored the windows I have thrown wide open, because you have been conditioned to believe that the blessing must come accompanied by sweat, by suffering, and by human merit. But I am here to tell you that the winds of divine transfer are beginning to blow over your life. A billionaire shift is not just approaching. It has already begun to unfold in the spiritual dimensions, and what is about to materialize in your physical world is not about greed, luxury, or ego, but about purpose, provision, legacy, and the undeniable fulfillment of your destiny. Open your heart and quiet your mind now, because what I will deliver to you in the next few minutes will reconfigure your reality. You are being summoned to a higher realm, a place where faith becomes your currency and obedience unlocks overflow. But for you to understand the magnitude of what you are about to receive, you need to comprehend the true nature of time and preparation. Everything you have lived through until today, every door that was slammed in your face, every betrayal you suffered, every failure that made you want to give up, was not a punishment. You were not being punished. You were being positioned. The fire you walked through was not sent to break you. It was sent to build you. Rejection refined your discernment. Loss deepened your faith. Delays trained your patience. You asked me so many times in the silence of your room why it was taking so long, but I was shaping you to handle the weight of the glory that is about to overflow upon you. The same God who watched you sow in tears, as recorded in Psalm chapter 126, verse 5, now commands you to reap in joy. The drought is over. The atmosphere around you is thick with my favor. And that is why you need to understand the secret I promised to reveal, the great mistake that has been stalling your life. You have tried to use the law of attraction as a tool to manipulate the universe, when in reality, the true law of attraction, which I created and which the Bible calls the law of sowing and spiritual alignment, does not work by what you desire, but by who you become. The frequency that attracts miracles is not desperate desire. It is identity. And it is about the reconstruction of your identity that we are going to talk now, because the billionaire shift coming requires a new vessel. And I'm about to change your inner vase. My chosen one, what is happening around you at this exact moment is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. The winds of heaven are shifting in your favor, and your name has been written into this season of acceleration. I want you to understand, once and for all, how my word connects with the principles you seek so much in practical spirituality. What the modern world calls the law of attraction, I call the law of the frequency of faith. In Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, "My word declares that death and life are in the power of the tongue." This is not just a poetic metaphor. It is the fundamental law of reality. Your words are programming codes for the universe. When you speak from fear, when you complain about debts, when you affirm that money never lasts, you are emitting a frequency that the spiritual world and the physical world are obliged to respond to, bringing more scarcity into your life. You have tried to make positive affirmations, but deep in your heart, you do not believe them. And the universe, which I created to respond to conviction, does not respond to your mechanical repetition. It responds to your deep conviction. That is why manifestation fails for so many. They try to attract what they want, but they are vibrating in the certainty of what they do not have. For the billionaire shift to manifest, you need to stop trying to convince the universe to give you what you want, and start aligning your frequency with the reality of who I have already said you are. In Mark, chapter 11, verse 24, I say, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." Pay attention to the order. Believe that ye receive them. Faith is not the hope that something will happen in the future. Faith is the absolute certainty, the sensory and spiritual experience that the miracle is already a consummated fact in the invisible dimensions. When you can feel the gratitude for the blessing before it even materializes, you collapse the wave of probability. You attract the future into the present. This is what the great masters tried to teach you, but they forgot to tell you that this frequency of gratitude and unshakable certainty is only sustainable when your mind is submitted to my spirit. Without me, the law of attraction is just the ego trying to accumulate toys. With me, it is the tool of co-creation to expand my kingdom through your life. I know your human mind, especially at this stage of your life, where you have already accumulated so many experiences, scars, and responsibilities, needs practical steps. You do not just want mystical theories. You want to know how to pay the bills on Monday with the peace of a spiritual millionaire. You want to know how to deal with anxiety when the bill arrives. That is why, to help you reprogram your mind and align your emotions with my truth, I placed in the hands of my servants the wisdom to compile a practical guide, a map for your days. This material is called Attract Divine Abundance, and it is designed exactly for your reality, to give you the daily exercises, the alignment prayers, and the emotional resilience practices that will help you keep your frequency high even when the world around you seems chaotic. I want you to have this in your hands, for it will be the practical catalyst for the revelation I am giving you now. Therefore, the ebook Attract Divine Abundance is available right there in the first pinned comment below this video, and can also be accessed through the QR code that appears on your screen. Do not leave it for later because your mind needs to be renewed daily. And this guide will be your instruction manual to navigate this new season of acceleration. Download it now, read it, practice it, and see how spirituality becomes tangible in your bank account and in your inner peace. Returning to our conversation, my beloved, I need you to understand that the heavens are open and the transfer has begun. But this billionaire transfer is not just about financial resources. It is about the transfer of authority, influence, and purpose. You are about to step into generational wealth. Not just money in the bank, but wisdom to manage it, peace to enjoy it, purpose to multiply it, and impact that will ripple through generations. You will not just receive abundance. You will radiate it. Wherever you go, people will feel the overflow of your obedience. Your presence will bring calm to chaos, faith to fear, and hope to desperate hearts. But to support this, my spirit needs to perform surgery on your mind. I need to remove the survival mentality that has rooted itself in you during the lean years. You spent so much time in survival mode that your nervous system got used to the adrenaline of scarcity. You learned to fight, to strive, to force doors. But the billionaire shift does not come by human effort. It comes by divine alignment. You need to learn the difference between striving and flowing, between forcing and allowing. Your patience became prophecy, and now the reward is being released. I stood in that place with you. I felt your frustration when everything seemed lost, and it was when you were about to give up that I whispered, "Hold on." And then, suddenly, everything changed. One single conversation, one open door at the exact right moment, One divine insight that changed the course of your business or your career. That same kind of sudden breakthrough is about to find you, my chosen one. I am about to make it undeniable that my hand is upon you. And when people ask how you did it, how you got out of the bottom of the pit into abundance, your answer will be simple. God did it. I just stopped fighting and started flowing. The stillness you have been walking through was never emptiness. It has been holy preparation. Heaven has been aligning every detail, moving quietly behind the curtain of your life. What looked like silence was actually strategy. You thought I was withholding blessings, but I was building capacity. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was a divine setup, not a setback. You have been asking, why did it take so long? But time was never wasted. I was training you for endurance, teaching you to walk by faith, not by what you could see. The seasons of lack shaped your discernment. The nights of tears purified your motives. The loneliness anchored your dependence on me alone. You were not abandoned. You were being refined into someone who can now carry abundance without losing humility. I know that feeling of weariness deeply. I have lived through those seasons when nothing seemed to move. I remember praying, fasting, believing, and yet the door stayed shut. I thought God had forgotten me, but now I understand He was not punishing me. He was positioning me. He was protecting His promise from premature exposure, because what comes too early often collapses. He let me grow roots in secret so I could rise strong in public. In fact, as I have shared in other messages, my own grandmother was from the deep red clay of the American South. She was a woman of simple wisdom and unshakable faith. She taught me that the deepest roots are grown in the hardest soil. She saw me weeping and told me, "Child, what takes a long time to arrive lasts forever." He has done the same with you, my chosen one. That hidden season was never meant to break you. It was meant to build spiritual authority in you. You learned to pray when no one else was watching. You learned to stand when everything fell apart. You learned to trust God, not because it was easy, but because it was all you had left. And that is why this next level belongs to you, because you earned it in the spirit long before you will see it in the natural. The billionaire shift you are stepping into is not about chance or luck. It is about legacy. God is raising up financial leaders, kingdom builders, and spiritual investors, and you are one of them. You have proven that your heart can handle heaven's wealth. You have shown that obedience means more to you than applause. That is why God can now trust you with abundance that carries generational impact. Anointed one, pay attention to the signs, the divine nudges in your spirit, the dreams that keep repeating, the sudden opportunities that come wrapped in peace. These are not coincidences. These are coordinates. Heaven is pointing you toward destiny. Do not dismiss the small doors. Many great moves of God begin quietly. And when things start shifting fast, because they will, stay grounded. Remember who opened the door. It is not your effort. It is His grace. This billionaire shift is not something you achieve. It is something you receive. God is rewarding years of faithfulness, of trusting Him when there was no evidence. Chosen one, heaven is only waiting for one word from you. Yes. Say yes to the unfamiliar. Yes to the acceleration. Yes to the life that has been calling you from within. The moment you align your faith with His plan, the atmosphere around you will change. The silence has served its purpose. The pruning is complete. You are stepping into divine visibility. The world will now see what heaven has known all along. The preparation is over. The alignment is done. The release has begun. Chosen one, heaven's alignment is complete, and the Spirit is declaring it is time to rise. You have endured the refining fire, walked through the hidden seasons, and stayed faithful when no one was watching. You have been prepared in silence for a public release. The waiting is over. The manifestation is here. The question is no longer when, it is will you walk in it with authority. Anointed one, you have outgrown the old identity that once fit your struggle. You cannot keep thinking small when God has enlarged your territory. The version of you that doubted, delayed, and hesitated has served its purpose. Heaven has already promoted you. Your spirit knows it even before your mind catches up. You are not waiting for validation anymore. You are walking in confirmation. God has been forging strength in your soul. Every challenge taught you strategy. Every loss built humility. Every closed door sharpened your discernment. You have been prepared not just to receive wealth, but to manage it with wisdom and purpose. This billionaire shift is not about money. It is about mission. It is about being chosen to carry resources, vision, and influence that will impact generations. I know what it feels like to sense that promotion before you see it. I remember when my environment began to shift. Friends drifted, old interests faded, and my hunger for something higher grew unbearable. That was when God whispered, "I am not changing your surroundings some. I am changing your assignment." That was the moment my spirit awakened. And I believe this is that moment for you. Chosen one, it is time to rise into divine confidence. You are not built for survival anymore. You are built for strategy. Speak from victory, not from fear. Think like a ruler, not a beggar. Your ideas are not random. They are blueprints from heaven waiting for your obedience. Write them, plan them, act on them. What you create in this season will outlive you. Do not let fear disguise itself as caution. Do not mistake humility for hesitation. You can be both gentle and powerful, both grateful and ambitious. The same God who planted this dream in your spirit has already arranged the provision to fulfill it. Remember, provision always follows purpose. Anointed one, the realm has shifted. The words you speak now carry divine weight. When you declare abundance, the atmosphere responds. When you decree healing, creation aligns. Your voice is no longer just sound. It is command. Heaven and earth are tuned to your frequency. This is not fantasy. It is fulfillment. You are the living proof that faith still works. The waiting was your preparation. The breakthrough is your unveiling. You have evolved, matured, and awakened into purpose. So rise, chosen one. Walk into your billionaire shift with boldness. You are no longer asking for permission. You are walking in authority. The doors are not just open. They've been waiting for you. The alignment is complete. The activation has begun. The world is about to witness what heaven already declared. You were chosen for this, chosen one. Now that you have stepped fully into your divine authority, it is time to understand how heaven brings its promises into reality. Miracles do not just appear out of nowhere. They are born when faith, obedience, and divine order move together. When your thoughts, your words, and your actions align with God's frequency, the natural world begins to respond. Heaven does not move randomly. It manifests through those who are aligned. Anointed one. This billionaire shift does not begin in your wallet. It begins in your mind. The true wealth transfer happens when your belief system expands to match heaven's vision for you. As long as you see yourself as limited, you will unconsciously block the unlimited. That is why God has been stretching you, pruning you, removing distractions and people who no longer fit your next season. It is not punishment. It is preparation. You have outgrown old thinking, and heaven is making space for a greater version of you. I have felt that friction myself, the discomfort of growing beyond what once felt safe. I used to think small dreams honored God, but I was wrong. True humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is agreeing with how God already sees you. When I finally stopped doubting my worth and started believing I was chosen, everything accelerated. That same shift in perspective is happening for you right now. Heaven is testing your readiness by expanding your capacity to believe. Chosen one, your words carry creative power. Every sentence you speak becomes a seed that shapes your future. Speak from victory, not from fear. When you declare faith, heaven begins to build. When you confess doubt, the flow slows. That is why the enemy tries to silence you, because your voice carries divine authority. Speak life. Speak light. Speak as one who knows the outcome is already written in your favor. This billionaire shift is not merely financial. It is spiritual stewardship. God's economy thrives on circulation. What you release multiplies. The open hand always receives more than the closed one. Heaven is not looking for perfection. It is looking for faithfulness. God saw you give when it hurt, believe when it made no sense, and stay kind when others mocked you. None of that was wasted. Every moment of quiet obedience was a deposit in heaven's ledger. And now the withdrawal season has come. Anointed one, pay attention to the signs. The divine synchronicities, the right call at the perfect moment, the doors opening that logic cannot explain. These are heaven's fingerprints confirming your alignment. Do not question them. Flow with them. You have entered the era of divine ease, where manifestation feels natural because you have become one with it. Chosen one, this is divine dominion, not striving, but stewarding, not chasing, but attracting. You are no longer waiting on the miracle. The miracle is waiting on you to believe boldly, act faithfully, and rest confidently. Guard your mind, protect your peace, focus on faith, and miracles will multiply. The flow is open. Stay in it. Heaven is already working, and reality is about to reflect the prophecy over your life. Chosen one, understand this. Nothing happening in your life right now is coincidence. Every detail, every shift, every delay has been part of divine orchestration. Heaven has been quietly arranging the pieces behind the scenes while you remained faithful, obedient, and steadfast. What you are stepping into now is not random favor. It is divine order manifesting in real time. Every prayer you whispered, every seed you planted, every moment you held on when it would have been easier to quit has brought you to this appointed hour. The acceleration you feel is heaven responding to your endurance. Anointed one, this billionaire shift does not begin with money. It begins with mindset. God must enlarge your inner world before he can expand your outer one. You cannot carry overflow with a vessel shaped by scarcity. That is why he has been stretching you, pruning your circle, shaking your comfort zones, and removing what no longer serves your destiny. Every closed door was redirection, not rejection. Every loss was making room for greater gain. The subtraction was divine multiplication in disguise. I know that kind of season, the silence, the isolation, the waiting. It refines your faith and burns away what is temporary so that only truth remains. When I finally stopped striving and started trusting, acceleration found me. And now that same divine current is moving toward you. Your words are shaping your world. Heaven listens when you speak. So speak life, not limitation. Declare abundance, not fear. The shift responds to sound, and your voice carries the frequency of creation. The enemy's real plan was never to destroy you. It was to mute you. But that silence ends now. From this moment, speak with authority. You are not pleading for blessings. You are walking in what heaven already decreed. You are not waiting for permission. You are carrying divine mandate. Every act of generosity, every seed of faith is circulating through heaven's economy and returning multiplied. You are no longer chasing favor. Favor is chasing you. The same God who tested your patience in lack now trusts your stewardship in plenty. Chosen one, this is your era of divine flow. No striving, no forcing, only alignment. You will speak, and heaven will echo. You will move, and doors will open. You will rest, and miracles will locate you. Believe boldly. Give freely. Walk confidently. The shift is complete. Heaven is in motion. Stand tall, anointed one. The world is about to witness the glory of divine alignment made visible through you. Chosen one, the season you are stepping into is not ordinary. It carries the vibration of acceleration, the rhythm of divine timing finally catching up with your faith. What once crawled will now run. The doors that resisted you for years will open suddenly, not because you changed the plan, but because heaven changed the timing. You are no longer walking in waiting. You are walking in fulfillment. Anointed one, acceleration is not about rushing. It is about divine synchronization, heaven's perfect order manifesting on earth. God is redeeming the years that felt wasted. The pain, the silence, the lessons, nothing was lost. Every detour was direction in disguise. You were never behind. You were being positioned for a launch that only obedience could prepare you for. You will begin to notice the evidence everywhere. Opportunities will multiply. People will start to remember your name. The same projects that once felt impossible will now flow with ease. When divine momentum hits, it changes the laws of efforton. What used to take sweat will now take faith. You have graduated from survival into supernatural flow. I have lived through this transition. I remember waking up one morning after years of feeling stuck, and suddenly everything shifted. Connections, provision, purpose. It was not luck. It was the reward for endurance. Heaven always pays those who refuse to give up all. And now, that same energy of acceleration is surrounding you. Chosen one, you will know it by the peace that follows movement. But here is the truth. Acceleration exposes both opportunity and distraction. Not every open door is divine. Some are detours in disguise. The way you will know the difference is peace. True doors from God will not demand you to compromise who you are. They will require you to trust who He is. If it costs your peace, it is not your promise. Anointed one, God is expanding your capacity, your ability to handle blessing without breaking under it. You will find yourself thinking clearer, moving bolder, praying with deeper authority. Heaven is no longer testing your faith. It is trusting your maturity. You have been refined for this moment. And as the blessings begin to multiply, remember the anchor. Gratitude. Gratitude keeps you balanced in seasons of overflow. The more you thank Him, the more heaven releases. Every thank you keeps the oil flowing. Every act of generosity keeps the abundance multiplied. This acceleration is not competition. It is completion. You are not racing others. You are stepping into what has always been yours. The waiting season built endurance, but this one will reveal evidence. People will look at your life and say, surely, the hand of God is upon them. Chosen one, this is your Kairos moment, your appointed time. You are walking in the manifestation of everything heaven promised. The struggle prepared you. The silence purified you. And now the speed of grace will carry you. Walk boldly. Move with divine rhythm. The evidence of God's favor will not be hidden. It will be undeniable. Chosen one, as divine acceleration unfolds, understand this sacred truth. Your abundance is not coincidence, nor is it meant for you alone. God did not bring you through seasons of pruning and pain just to fill your hands. He was expanding your capacity to carry His heart. This billionaire shift is not about greed, luxury, or self-glory. It is about divine purpose. Heaven is positioning you as a vessel through which healing, hope, and transformation will flow to many. You are being entrusted with heavenly resources to fulfill earthly assignments. Anointed one, divine wealth comes with divine weight. God is not blessing you because you demanded more, but because you proved trustworthy with little. The overflow that is coming will test your heart more deeply than your skill. Will you stay humble when abundance surrounds you? Will you stay generous when comfort tempts you to close your hand? True kingdom stewardship means carrying power without pride, leading with compassion, and serving even while standing in success. You have already demonstrated faithfulness when it cost you everything. You sowed when no one was watching. You stayed kind when misunderstood. You kept believing when there was no visible proof. Heaven recorded it all, and now the reward is being released. What is coming is not random provision. It is divine assignment. God is funding your purpose, not your pride. I know what it is like when blessing transforms into ministry. When my breakthrough came, I thought the miracle was the end, until God revealed it was only the beginning. The moment I gave from overflow, not from fear, but from gratitude, I felt His presence in a way I never had before. That is when I learned generosity multiplies anointing. When you give from purity, the oil flows stronger, freer, and further. Chosen one, prepare for your circle to change. God is aligning you with divine collaborators, people with discipline, vision, and integrity. Guard these relationships. They are heaven's reinforcements, but also stay discerning, because with greater influence comes greater testing. The enemy will try to convince you that the blessing is about image, but true prosperity always draws you closer to God, not further away. Keep your altar sacred even when your table overflows. Anointed one, this season is your commissioning. God is appointing you as a kingdom financier, one who funds visions, fuels faith, and multiplies impact. There are ministries, families, and generations waiting for your obedience. Every seed you release echoes through eternity. You are entering a realm where favor speaks for you, and your only answer will be, it was not luck. It was obedience. Walk wisely, give freely, lead humbly. You are no longer merely receiving miracles. You have become one. That, chosen one, is true wealth. That is kingdom purpose. Chosen one, the real miracle of this shift is not merely what is being placed in your hands. It is what is awakening within your spirit. You are not just entering a new season of blessing. You are becoming the embodiment of transformation itself. Heaven is not only increasing your provision, it is reshaping your perception of who you truly are. You are no longer the one begging for breakthrough. You are now the vessel through which breakthrough flows. Something divine is stirring within you, a deep knowing that this moment was always meant for you. Anointed one, this is where destiny and dominion collide. God has rewritten your inner language. The voice that used to whisper doubt and fear has gone silent. The weight of insecurity, the fog of comparison, the need to be understood, all of it has lifted. You now walk with quiet authority because you finally understand who sent you. You were chosen long before you were confident. This new identity is not arrogance. It is alignment. Heaven's DNA is activating within you. This billionaire shift is not just financial. It is spiritual recalibration. The frequency of your heart has changed. The energy that once attracted resistance now attracts revelation. The same hands that once reached in desperation now release power. You do not chase outcomes anymore. You command alignment with divine will. You are operating in spiritual flow, not human force. This is transformation. Heaven partnering with your surrendered yes. I have walked through this awakening myself. I remember the seasons of fear, afraid to speak, afraid to step, afraid to fail. But when I stopped performing for approval and started resting in divine identity, everything transformed. Peace replaced striving. Wisdom came effortlessly. Provision flowed naturally. I discovered that I was not waiting for permission. I was already appointed. That same revelation is now unfolding in you. Chosen one, heaven declares, you are evidence of prophecy fulfilled. When you speak, dimensions respond. When you move, divine systems adjust. When you pray, the unseen shifts in your favor. You walk not in pride, but in presence, synchronized with the rhythm of God's heartbeat. But remember, authority without humility loses its anointing. You are elevated to uplift, not to dominate it. Your story is the light that will lead others out of the dark. Anointed one, lead with compassion, not control. Let your calmness carry more weight than your words. Let confidence arise from stillness, not noise. The world will see something radiant in you, the unmistakable fragrance of transformation. You do not need to prove yourself. Heaven already validated you. The crown you carry is invisible to the world, but undeniable to the spirit. Walk boldly now, for you are no longer becoming. You are being. This is what divine awakening looks like. This is what it means to be chosen. Chosen one, as this divine unfolding continues, understand, it was never just about you. The miracles, the promotions, the billionaire shift taking shape around your life were never meant to stop at your doorstep. You are not the container of God's favor. You are the channel. Heaven's blessings flow through you so that others might witness what divine overflow truly looks like. You are being entrusted with heavenly resources to reveal how generosity, integrity, and purpose can rewrite entire generations. This is how eternal legacy begins, through surrendered stewardship. Anointed one, your life has become living evidence of what faith can build and obedience can birth. Those who once questioned your calling will soon see that every delay was preparation. Every setback was strategy. They will see more than wealth. They will see peace, wisdom, and divine light radiating from your walk. You are no longer chasing success. Success is being magnetized to your spirit. True abundance is not about accumulation, but transformation. The number of lives changed because you said yes to purpose. Heaven is now writing your name into the eternal scroll of legacy. Every prayer you prayed for others, every seed you sowed in silence, every act of kindness that went unseen, all of it has been recorded. The wealth about to enter your life carries assignment. It is not fleeting prosperity. It is generational provision. It will bless your lineage and ignite faith in countless others connected to your obedience. This is the real billionaire shift, the expansion of your soul, not just your wallet. I have witnessed what happens when humility meets divine favor. People who owned little in the natural carried massive spiritual influence because they gave with pure hearts. When giving flows from love instead of ego, heaven breathes upon it and multiplies its reach. That is divine immortality, leaving echoes of goodness that outlive your name. Chosen one, heaven now trusts you with influence, not for applause, but for impact. Your presence will bring calm to chaos, faith to fear, and hope to hearts. You will not need to announce your power. Peace will do it for you. But remember, legacy is built in daily choices. Gratitude over greed, love over pride, obedience over comfort, and every act of humility writes eternity into your story. Anointed one, this billionaire shift is about divine alignment, not accumulation. You are the living blueprint, proof that purity and prosperity can dwell together. Others will be drawn to your example more than your words. Your overflow will become their open door. Chosen one, stand tall. Heaven's narrative is manifesting through you. You are prophecy fulfilled, a tree of righteousness planted to prosper for His glory. Walk in peace, give freely, and carry the fire of divine purpose. This is your legacy, to shine eternally, to lead with love, and to let God's abundance flow through you forever. Chosen one, this is your Kairos moment, the sacred intersection of heaven's timing and your obedience. The billionaire shift is no longer a prophecy waiting to happen. It is a reality unfolding in this very breath. The angels have already been dispatched, the resources already released, and the pathways already cleared. You are standing in divine alignment, the exact place where destiny meets manifestation. Anointed one, walk in quiet confidence, knowing that God has sealed this season with His favor. The same hand that carried you through the valley is now positioning you on the mountaintop. You have passed the tests. You have endured the refining. And now the overflow begins. Every seed you have sown in tears is returning multiplied in joy. This is not the end. It is the unveiling of everything heaven prepared while you waited in faith. Lift your head, chosen one. Stand tall in your calling. Speak abundance over your life, not as a wish, but as a decree. What you speak now will shape the seasons ahead. Remain faithful. Stay pure in heart and let gratitude be your constant language. And it is here, my beloved, that I reveal to you the great secret I promised at the beginning, the key that the gurus and the religious forgot, the reason why your manifestation was stalling. The secret is that you cannot attract what you do not believe you deserve. And deservingness does not come from your effort, your performance, or your ability to visualize. Deservingness comes from your identity. The highest frequency in the universe, the only one that truly attracts abundance effortlessly, is not desire. It is unconditional love and radical gratitude for who I am and for who I made you. When you stop trying to manipulate the universe to give you what you want, and simply rest in the certainty that you are my beloved son, my beloved daughter, the entire universe bows to serve you. The law of attraction only reaches its maximum potential when it becomes the law of the attraction of love. When you love the process, love people, love life, and love me above all things, abundance is no longer something you chase. It is the shadow that follows your steps. This is the secret. The billionaire shift is not about what you do. It is about who you allow me to be in you. If this word resonated in your spirit, if you felt my spirit touching you and revealing these truths, declare 777 in the comments to align your faith with heaven's confirmation. Subscribe and share this message so others may awaken to their own divine transfer. The doors are open. The oil is flowing. The shift is happening now. Go forth, anointed one. Heaven is with you.